abound everywhere. But when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
Bisi, calm down now. Now the babe they look, we don't me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What's in they do you? Call her Alpha. Talk to call her. But she don't believe that she be my only babe.
Hello, Bisi. Bisi, she don't cut call.
Okay, please now. What's happen now? Now so she they do. She go say make I no follow babe. Talk, make I no look babe. Impossible.
Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be, bro.
Hello. Make her not lie you, that babe said she fine. I even call her number. We even come up, but we don't do anything, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 50 megabytes of data free. Dial *606#. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Unlimited.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for
On the news tonight, Tinubu Support Group decorates Governor Aiyedatiwa as Grand Patron. Stakeholders applaud federal government over Unimed transition to Futa Teaching Hospital. Plus, JAMB extend 2025 public universities admission deadline to November 17. Good evening and thanks for joining us on Nta Akure News at 7. I am Olufemi Dairo. Now the news. As preparations continue ahead of future political engagements, support groups within the ruling party are intensifying mobilization at state levels. Tinubu Support Group has inaugurated its Ondo State chapter and decorated Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa as Grand Patron. Helen NWC reports that the governor assured the group of his full support towards achieving their objectives.
With strategies for the 2027 general elections gradually taking shape, support groups within the ruling party are beginning early mobilization to strengthen the base of the All Progressives Congress, APC. At the inauguration of the Ondo State chapter of the Tinubu Support Group held at the Dome in Akure, the National Director General of the group, Umar Tanko Yakasai, urged members to close ranks and work in unity towards achieving the group's national objectives.
We've spoken to our support groups that in the state, what they should do, they should be the umbrella body of all support groups to register any support group that is in Ondo State that is working for the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. The
Ondo State Director General Prince Ademola Adegoroye also pledged commitment to driving the president's interest across the state.
Doing what we are putting into planning, into organization, that is our strongest point. And I give thanks to Almighty God and to everyone who has taken part in ensuring that we put this in place.
As part of the program, coordinators from the 18 local government areas were presented, after which party members moved to the Cocoa Conference Hall at the governor's office, where Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa was decorated as grand patron of the group.
Inshallah, the patron of the national medicine. In recognition of your commitment to the new job agenda and therefore in your commitment as the hosting graduates from CSG, dated at 12 October 2025. Congratulations.
Responding, the governor said the TSG has spread across the country and assured his administration's support to ensure victory for the president in 2027.
Every group that is deeming necessary to approach the government for support, we will support every support that will come forward to work for Ashwaju Bola Ahmed.
According to the organizers, the Tinubu Support Group is a movement of individuals committed to projecting the achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and mobilizing voter support for his re-election, while strengthening the APC under the leadership of the governor, Lucky Orimisan Aiyedatiwa in Ondo State. In Akure, Helen Ndebisi, NTA News.
Heavy security was deployed at the national headquarters of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Abuja. A former vice chairman for PDP North Central, Abdurrahman Mohammed, resumed his role as the party's acting national chairman. Earlier, Mohammed and his supporters gathered at the FCT office of the PDP, where he addressed the crowd, confirming that he would be taking over as acting national chairman. Mohammed was declared acting national chairman by the Samuel Anyanwu-led National Working Committee following the suspension of the party's national chairman Umar Damagun and National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba. As Nta Akure transitioned to Futa Teaching Hospital, medical experts and residents have applauded the government for the move, expressing optimism that it would boost medical research, training, and healthcare delivery in Ondo State. Olajumoke Oladimeji brings us the update on Futa Teaching Hospital, Akure.
It is a new chapter in the medical landscape of Ondo State with the recent handover of UNIMED to the Federal University of Technology, Akure Teaching Hospital. Medical experts have described the development as a step that will further strengthen the hospital's operational capacity, enhance medical research collaboration, and broaden healthcare access for residents.
This hospital has not been operating as a federal tertiary medical center. In that case, we have to start the process of restructuring immediately, to restructure it to give top-level medical service to people of Ondo State and beyond.
The Chief Medical Director of Futa Teaching Hospital, Professor Olusegun Ojo, assured the public that patient care and medical service will continue without interruption.
We have to embark on capacity upgrade to start upgrading the capacity of the available medical services, bringing top-level doctors, either as permanent staff or visiting staff.
Residents have applauded the federal government for the initiative and expressed optimism that the hospital's new status will transform it into a world-class center for teaching and research.
Good thing. We have been expecting this. The infrastructure will be there. The competent lecturers will be there.
It's all about development, more progress. It brings enlargement to the city and to the state entirely.
That is a great development or a great result. So, and I think people that bring this upbringing or this orientation, they have a focus before doing that.
With Futa Teaching Hospital now fully established in Ondo State, the move is expected to improve the quality of healthcare delivery while expanding opportunities for medical training and research in Akure. Olajumoke Oladimeji, NTA News.
Since its establishment, the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, has continued to play a major role in protecting the welfare of university workers and promoting industrial harmony across Nigeria's tertiary institutions. To mark 30 years of existence, stakeholders of the association converged in Akure, Ondo State capital, to reflect on key issues surrounding industrial relations system in the country. Adebayo Jegede reports that the anniversary had its theme National Industrial Relations of the Public of Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, matters arising.
It was the grand finale of activities marking 30 years of commitment to university development and staff welfare in Nigeria, as members of the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Universities gathered to celebrate 3 decades of service and advocacy.
May the next 30 years usher in great achievements, strengthened solidarity, and renewed dedication to the ideals of excellence, justice, and fairness.
The keynote speaker, Bola Adekola, examined the theme of the celebration, tracing Nigeria's industrial relations system from the colonial era and its master-slave mentality to the reforms introduced by successive military and civilian administrations. He noted that the present government is confronted with the responsibility of addressing the lingering challenges in the system.
Workers have always been complaining that even when the agreements are engaged, eventually drafted and signed, government don't implement. The Tinubu administration is trying to say that will be a matter of the past. However, there is a need for renegotiation of many of these agreements.
The celebration also looked at the future as stakeholders discussed the evolving needs of university workers in a digital, knowledge-driven world.
You have to be more focused in whatever they are doing.
We are trusting God that God will help us to also hand over the mantle of leadership to more visionary leaders.
For members, SANU's journey is one of resilience, standing firm through industrial challenges and remaining a strong voice for fairness within the education sector. The event also featured a fundraising session for a secretarial building for Akure branch at Futa, as well as awards presented to deserving members.
They should plan when they are handing over, when anytime they are having election, to make sure that they have a good successor.
The present ESCO, they have gone far. They have changed the narratives. Like I think one of them said that it is from argument to discussion. It is now, they have now gone from arguments or fighting to dialoguing. I felt highly elated that the union I belong to recognizes my words.
I feel very happy because Futa Sano is still moving on, and you can see the evidence.
Stakeholders say the association's 30th anniversary does not just represent years of resistance, but decades of advocacy, resilience, and impactful contributions to the university system in Nigeria.
The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, has announced an extension of the 2025 admission deadline for public universities across Nigeria, which starts from October 31st to November 17, 2025. A statement posted on JAM on its official handle says the decision was taken following emerging circumstances to give institutions more time to complete their admission processes. The board recalled that the 2025 policy meeting admissions held on July 18, 2025 and chaired by the Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Alausa, had earlier fixed October 31st, 2025 as the deadline for all public universities to conclude admission, according to the statement. The extension became necessary due to the two major reasons: an appeal by the Association of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities and the recent accreditation of new programs by the National University Commission, NUC. You are watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
You are welcome back. You can watch us on our social media handles: Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure, and on X at Nta Akure. Now, business news. Let's join Irioluwa Olukoyo on business news.
Power generating companies in Nigeria have lost about 2.31 trillion naira over the last 12 years due to electricity that could have been generated but left unused as a result of grid and operational constraints. This is according to fresh data from the Association of Power Generation Companies, the umbrella body for all electricity generation firms in the country. The report indicates that the losses were recorded between 2013 and September 2025. Still on the economy, Nigeria is facing renewed fiscal pressure as global crude oil prices drop to about $64 per barrel, far below the $75 benchmark set in the national budget. However, through recent reforms by the Central Bank of Nigeria, foreign exchange inflows are beginning to improve. The bank says efforts to promote non-oil exports, attract diaspora remittances, and support local production are helping to stabilize the naira and reduce vulnerability to oil price shock. Lastly, on business news, the average landing cost of imported premium motor spirits has dropped to 829 naira, 77 kobo per litre, a figure now lower than the ex-depot price of petrol produced locally. According to a report by the Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria, the average landing cost of petrol as at October 30th stood at 829 naira, 77 kobo per litre. This reflects a continued decline from 849 naira, 61 kobo recorded on October 13th. And that will be all on business news in Akure. Irioluwa Olukoya, NTA News.
It was a moment of solemn reflection and thanksgiving at the Methodist Church, Nigeria, Diocese of Igbobini, Irele Circuit Headquarters, Ode-Irele, as family members, friends, and dignitaries gathered to pay their last respect to late Dr. Akindele Oluwole Adekugbe. The service, marked by hymns, prayers, and tributes, celebrated a life dedicated to faith, family, and service to humanity. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Reflecting on the life and virtues of late Dr. Adekugbe, the Very Reverend Isaiah Ogunleye delivered a message titled, "What Are You Living For?", charging Christians to examine the purpose of their existence and the priorities they pursue in life.
Seek ye first. But when we are asking, what are you living for? We want to know in your state of reverence. When you wake up daily, what is that thing that comes to your mind?
Born into humble beginnings but guided by purpose, Dr. Adekugbe was described as compassionate, principled, and committed to scientific research, qualities that defined his professional path and personal character.
Did a lot of work in physics. These are for future researchers to use. We are building a mausoleum and a library to honor his work. We will keep those books in the library.
As the remains of late Akindele Akure were committed to the earth, the outpouring of tribute reflected the impact he made as a researcher who supported education and social causes within the Irele community and beyond.
A man in his life who held fast to integrity to everybody. He touched many lives, particularly to me. On 3 occasions like that, this man intervened in my life wonderfully. And I'll continue to remember, if not for him, what I achieved today, I might not be able to achieve them.
He wants the next generation come to read, to do more research, so that the whole world will know what is going on concerning his work.
He always pursues knowledge. He's a man of integrity.
I miss his curiosity.
He's a very intelligent man, a physicist.
Late Adekugbe graduated with first-class honors in nuclear engineering from the University of Ife in 1981, emerging as the best graduating student in the Faculty of Science. Later proceeded on scholarship to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, in Boston, USA, where he earned 2 master's degrees in nuclear engineering between 1982 and 1985.
And that will be all on our news tonight. Many thanks for being part of it. Good evening.